Welcome in, New Capper's Cave. I'm your host, Lorenzo de Costa. This is the Reaction Recap Show. Gonna go over some upcoming lines, see what we think. Man, you gotta listen to the show. I know, again, we're somewhat new here, but we're kicking ass, man. Every weekend. Profitable. Last 3 weekends, we've been in the 60s, man. Listen up. Got some good stuff for you. Yeah, 69% over the weekend with our football picks, man. That's good. That's hot. Listen in. Follow us at Capper's Cave on Twitter, man. We're going to be doing our nightly glitter on Twitter picks. Yeah, how about that? Glitter on Twitter. Is that kind of like a play on words? It's going to be our shiniest, prettiest picks of the night. We're only going to give out maybe 1 or 2, and the rest of them you're going to have to go... eventually, once we get our app, it's going to be awesome. You're going to be able to get up to like 5 picks a night we're going to put on there with a little analysis. Since we can't do this show every day, and usually come basketball season, we'll still do our weekend best bets for, football. If we get into playoffs times, we're going to do our football bets. We're also going to, do our best NBA as well as college basketball. But we are still doing a nightly research and analysis for you guys. So you'll be able to find at least 1 or 2 glitter picks, glitter on Twitter. We need to get a little sound effect for that, guys. Can we do that? Maybe like a bling, bling. Anyway, so you'll be able to find it there. We'll also post those as well at capperscave.com. But please do follow us on Twitter. We need you in there. You can get the show there real quick. Get all our picks. That's what we're here for. What do we got to talk about? Let's go over just a couple of our picks. We won a lot of them. There's going to be... NFL, we went 66.6%. College football, 71.4%, man. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm going to make you some money. That's what we do. This year in football, we've been at 64-64. That's just lucky. That's a lucky percentage right there. We can't go wrong with that. I'll take that all day, every weekend. 64.64%. Yep, we will. So what's new in the news? What's been happening, huh? Bears. They're cursed. Are they done? Is Trubisky really out with a hip injury? Come on. Just trying to make him feel better. Did you see the coach whispering to him? Hey, man. I'm going to make you look good here. I'm going to make you look good. Just act like you have an injury, and we won't say we're just sitting you because you suck. Yeah, and their kickers suck. They're in trouble. But yet, I think they're getting minus points this weekend. Yeah, we'll look into the NFL here coming up. Is the Pats in trouble? They've only lost 1 game. Are they in trouble? Maybe. Is Bama a contender without Tua? Mac Jones, is he the deal? Is he? I've seen him play. It's not too shabby. It's got a very high QBR, but small sample size. Anyways, let's dig in, man. Let's dig in. We'll just give you a little glimpse of what we did. Kansas at Oklahoma State. Oh, we're going to start off with a fucking loss? Why are we doing that? Minus 17.5. Over under 66.5. We bought it at. We like the over. 31-13. Kansas couldn't do shit. Oklahoma State couldn't do shit. We thought for sure they'd be in the 40s. Fuck them. We're staying away from you. And Kansas. Don't like you. Next up, Tulane at Temple. This was a great pick, man. They won outright. They were getting 6 points. We bought them at 21-29. They won. Just great job. We've liked Temple all year. I don't know who they got coming up. They might be on a bye this week. Florida at Mizzou. This was just an ass kicking. This was a great pick all day long. 23-6 they won. Yeah, we had them. What did we buy them at? -7. Easy pick. Lock it up. Michigan State at Michigan. We stayed on this trend train. We stayed on this fucking trend train, and we might be staying on it again. Or does Michigan play this week? I don't know. Again, we're going to get into that shit here in a little bit. 44-10. Michigan State just not representing the Big Ten this year. What are you guys doing? What the fuck are you doing? Anyways, we liked it. Stayed on that trend train with Michigan. They've been covering. I think they're covering the last 4. They've been just a different direction. The second half of the year here. Let's see. Troy at Texas State. We took Troy minus the 7 points. We validated the shit out of that. 63-27. Great win. Guys, listen in. We got the guts. We got the nuts. And I don't know where I'm going with that. But you gotta listen. You gotta listen, man. You wanna, why sit and waste your time? I know you got other jobs out there. You got other shit to do. Let us do the research for you. There's plenty of platforms out there to find, look and see, but 2, 3, 4, 5 heads are always better than one, man. So listen in. Next up, this was a push, 21-14. The Auburn game went way down before game time, and I hope you didn't pick it up then. I mean, what did it fall to? Like 4.5 or something? It was pretty fucked up. I don't know. Somebody put a lot of money on Auburn or something. Or just change it and take it on Georgia. 21-14, though. We did get the push. We bought it at 7. Auburn just, I thought they'd come out better performance. But Georgia's not really impressing me. I know they went into Auburn and won, but, their offense isn't as high-powered as it should be. They don't deserve to be number 4. I'm still saying it, and I'm sticking to it. They're not going to be number 4 at the end of the season. But an SEC is going to have to be in there, and it's probably going to be LSU. It should be. We love Burrow here, and we're gonna keep.
Hey, I tell you what I'm going to give you, snakes.
In case you haven't listened in, we really think Burrow and Macaulay Culkin have a should have been brothers at some point or some shit. They're related.
Before I pump your guts full of lead. All right, Johnny, I'm sorry. I'm going 1, 2, 10.
Yeah, and we stayed on that trend with Ohio State at Rutgers. It was stupid. Maybe we gave it to you. I know they were 9-0 ATS. They haven't lost in a while, or ATS so far. Yeah, we did. We locked it up, 56-21. I mean, they were almost there. It's just, it was 52.5 points is a lot to cover. But they're getting Chase Young back this week. Minus 18 at home to Penn State. I say that's about right. But this is probably going to be the closest game they play all year. I bet Penn State comes and gives them some trouble. Penn State's got nothing to lose right now. Ohio State's got everything to lose. But really, they can give us half of a performance of what most teams. They're half of their full capability, and they still come out and stomp. They're dominant in every fucking position. Louisville, NC State. This is another good one for us. 34-20. Louisville won outright. And NC State they're horrible this year. Can't cover, can't do shit. And Louisville, we told you we're trending upwards. Boom, locked it up. Another win for us. I believe we went 5 for 7. 1 push. That's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. NFL, let's see. We mentioned the Carolina game. We never put it on our board. We were waiting to see if Matt Ryan was out, but I don't think it really would have mattered. I mean, Carolina just looks like a completely different team, and so does Atlanta. That really makes me question who Atlanta has coming up next with Tampa Bay, and now they're minus 4.5 points. Everybody's going to be all over Atlanta with their 2 dominant wins. I mean, come on. They may be motivated and playing really good right now, but I don't know. This is one of those. It's going to be one of those crazy games. Tampa's probably going to win outright. We can see that. But yeah, Atlanta, just a completely different team. Or, maybe Carolina's just finally going back down to the Kyle Allens that they should be. Yeah, they got McCaffrey, but, Detroit had Barry Sanders for so many years, and what did they do? You can have the best run game, but it usually doesn't equate to Super Bowls. And I was high on Kyle Allen, but again, it was a small sample size. What else do we have to look at? Now they got New Orleans coming up. Ooh, man, this is a tough stretch for him. Sorry, Carolina. Another one, Houston, Baltimore. We thought Houston would put up a better performance, but Baltimore is clearly the real deal, and nobody can figure out this Lamar Jackson yet, but they will. I know he's a tough runner to figure out, but once you can figure that out, which is tough to do. It was like Russell in his first year. He was running all over the place, and then he can make the throws. And this guy makes the throws. It is tough to stop. It's really tough to stop. And if they keep playing the way they do, we're going to keep staying on them. Not going against them. I thought after a couple good wins, maybe they'd be a closer game. I thought Houston would be more motivated here. Somewhat. I mean, Houston's got the firepower, but they're just, I don't know. They're just so up and down every week. Is that a coaching thing? Hard to go into Baltimore the way they're playing right now. They got their asses stomped 41-7. That was another loss. Denver at Minnesota. We wanted the over 40. And we got it at 23-27. Is this one we put on the board? Is this one we put on the board? No, we actually we did not. I see notes here, but doesn't mean we put on the board. Buffalo at Miami. This is one of our highest confidence picks of the week. 37-20. One, controlled the whole game. Great pick. And again, Miami's. I just don't think they care anymore. And now they're getting 10.5 points at Cleveland. I like that. I like Cleveland. Miami doesn't have any motivation to win now. They're going to start sitting players. You watch. They can't run. They couldn't do much. In fact, one of those touchdowns of those 20 points was a kickoff return. I mean, that's all part of the game, but again, they're not exploding on offense. They're not stopping people defensively. And the Browns are motivated here. That might be one of our good picks coming up in our Friday show. I think that was it, was it? No, we had Jets and Redskins. We were another big high confidence pick here with the over. We like them tossing it up. We like them going at it. This team's got nothing to lose. They got everything to show. 34-17. Easy win. 51. Well, what was this at? Yeah, we got it well over. Either way, win's a win. Win's a win, and we'll take it. Dallas at Detroit. Yeah, that's another easy pick. I hope everybody jumped on this. -7. Well, I'm sorry. It wasn't an easy pick. We thought it was at first with Stafford being out. We thought it'd be like a 28-7 game, but nope. Turns out it was pretty close. Detroit led a lot of that game. 35-27. Just got it in. Just. New Orleans, Tampa Bay. 49.5. We took the over. I think it ended up at 50.5, but that was all right because it ended at 51, 34-17. It was a little scary. Yes. Finally got there. New Orleans, we knew they'd come back out firing. And Tampa Bay, they can score. 17 points isn't that much, but they can put up some numbers. And I believe, New England, Philly. I didn't want to mention this one. We're really high on Philly, but I don't know what the fuck they're doing. But yet the market still love them for the next game. I want to wash you guys out, Philly. You guys I think you got a decent team, and I'm so confident in Wentz. But you go up 10-0 in the second quarter against the Patriots, and you just can't control it. And their offense is sputtering twice this year. New England's played teams where they can't score and can't do nothing, but their defense just steps it up. That's rare. I mean, yeah, you can always have a defense that keep you in the games, but to be winning these games like that is horrible. I mean, Brady didn't even throw a touchdown pass. Edelman did. Quarterback at Kent State. All right? Yeah. He was jealous. Did you see him after the game? Our offense is sputtering. Yeah, fuck you, Brady. Let's put Edelman in there. They might start doing better. I don't know. Now, I don't think it's Brady. I don't think it's them. I don't think it's coaching. I think it's just they don't have these receivers out there that they wanted. They wanted Brown. They don't have Gordon anymore. I'm telling you, they're not the Super Bowl team that everybody thinks they are. Yeah, they're 9-1, sitting pretty. Probably going to be a slide into the playoffs. No doubt. But no Super Bowl this year. Saying it, I'm sticking to it. No Super Bowl this year. Ricky's pick. Ricky from the Bronx had San Francisco -10, and boy, Ricky, did you get fucking lucky, huh? Yeah, you did. You did, you Italian stallion. San Francisco, just I saw the glimpse of that end of that game. I was watching it, but I didn't get to see it because I saw the score, and they were only up by 3. And they ran in that. They didn't even have to run in that defensive touchdown, but they did anyways. Oh, man, Ricky, you got lucky with that -10. So it was a push. So we still can't give you that much credit. You just got lucky. But we put it on the board for you guys. And you know what? Sorry we didn't win you any money, but at least, if you got a push. But if you got a 10.5, sorry, you got screwed. Sorry. So yeah, NFL 66.6%. College football 71. 69 for the weekend, guys. Just listen in. We're good. This isn't every weekend, but the key is you stay consistent. Simple, like old Locksmith Larry, man. Old Locksmith. Let's take a look at some lines coming up. Man, we got some action again. Early games this week, but we don't like it. We don't want to lose money during the week. We'll start posting up. We've been doing a lot of research on our NBA and college basketball. But, like tonight, OU, Bowling Green getting 20.5 points at home. And who the fuck? These teams are so similar. OU hasn't been playing that great. BG, yeah, they suck. But you know what? It's the MAC. These guys don't have to travel far. Any given day, these guys could just, whatever. I'm not touching any of these fucking games unless we see something when we start digging deeper, but we can't give you those picks. But we could. They could be on our board at Twitter for our glitter picks of the day when we start looking into stuff. But as of right now, there's nothing on the board, but will be soon. We'll take just a peek at some of the college games, check our reaction. We got Liberty. Oh, playing Virginia. Virginia at home, minus 17 points. But public's going to be all over Virginia. We might throw some small pieces at Liberty here just because we like them. They've been 3-2 on the road. They've been doing pretty good. But, this could be like a Rutgers game, Virginia, we were really high on Virginia all year. I mean, at the beginning of the year. They were supposed to have this stellar quarterback and good defense, and they just kind of sputtered. I mean, they're 7-3, 5-0 at home, and that's not bad. But we were expecting them to contend this year for the ACC, but no dice. No dice with 3 losses, man. Minnesota, Northwestern, this one's interesting. They got to go into Northwestern. Northwestern coming off a win against a shitty team, and so they have something to prove. Yeah, probably. They want to beat Minnesota. I don't think they have the firepower. Minnesota's probably pissed, but minus 13.5. They really don't have a chance at the playoffs anymore. Maybe if they win the Big Ten. But yeah, it's scary. Let's stay away from it. Look at you, Central Florida, minus 6 at Tulane, huh? Tulane's a tough team this year, and that's just, that's small, I think, for UCF. That's kind of embarrassing. I mean, Tulane's good, but I don't think they have the firepower. I mean, they can score some points, but look who they play. Penn State, Ohio State, again, this one's... Man, best game of the week, probably. Best game of the week, minus 18. Yeah, I think this is one where the Buckeyes don't cover for 2 weeks in a row. It's a 14-point game, probably. Buckeyes will win this. You're getting Chase Young back. They got to go play in the shoe. It'll be a tough battle. Look at Alabama, though. Boy, don't they luck out. They always pick these cupcakes towards the end of the season. I never understood it. They got Western Carolina coming up. Where's that going to get you? That should just move you back to number 6. Now they get to put Mac Jones in there and get some practice in. Yeah, that's what happens. I think Saban predicts this. Like, in case I get injuries, I'm going to put these cupcakes out there, and that way we just get a couple practice games in before the really big games. Good time for players to rest. Might be a smart call. Notre Dame, is this the first time they've jumped out of the top 25 in how many years now? The officials should be out today. I think they're out, though. Playing against BC, minus 19 points. They're going to be pissed as fuck. That's a lot of points, though. BC, they can, you can't trust them. App State minus 30 against Texas State. It might be all over this one. I like App State, but when have they ever been minus 30 points? Ever. They're good this year. They're really good. 9-1, man. Go App. Go Mountaineers. Locksmith Larry will tell you. You listen in the show. Locksmith will be all over that. That's probably going to keep moving. Texas State's just fucking horrible. They can't put up points. App can put up points and shut you down on the other side of the ball. Tough team. But Texas State to come up here, cold mountains, up there in the Rocky Mountains. No, I'm just kidding. That's not the Rocky Mountains. The Blue Ridge Mountains there. Yeah. Boone. Georgia. This is interesting. I don't think Georgia can cover 13 points anymore. I just don't. Anybody in the SEC, I don't think Georgia can cover 13 points. Double-digit points. They're just not scoring that many points against nobodies and against somebodies. They're playing to their competition, and now you got A&M coming in here at 7-3. I think A&M's going to come in and give them a ball game. Because Georgia does not deserve to fucking be there, and I'm going to keep saying it, and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to stick fucking to it. So, yeah, listening to our Friday, we'll have some more picks for you for those Saturday college football games, but just wanted to review a couple. Houston, Indianapolis coming up. Now, this is going to be an interesting game. These two, if you look at the history of these teams, they play each other so close every fucking time, no matter who's playing, who's out there. Backup quarterbacks, does not matter. And the way Houston is performing right now, the way they got to be kicking themselves in the leg. And this is a tough one to come into Thursday night at home, and you got a good team like Indy coming in where they're just going to pick you a fucking part. I think our play right now is going to be on Indy. Brissett's back. It's his second game back. Came back, had a nice win. Very nice win. That game started out slow, but man, play against Jacksonville like that? Not like Jacksonville stellar, but Indy's had a good all-around team, good coach. I like what's happening in Indy. They're staying under the radar. They're getting shit done. And a guy like Frank Reich, guy knows how to win. I'd be worried if I was Houston. They're not kicking anybody's ass this year. They're getting ass kicked most of the year, but they're not. This is a big matchup for these two. Public's all over Houston. I'm fine with that. Give me some more points. Denver at Buffalo. Buffalo -4. Don't know what to think about this right off the bat. Being a Bills fan, don't know what to think about it. I really don't. Again, small sample sizes from this Allen guy. He didn't do too shabby last weekend. I think the Bills are trying to go to another level, but it's just so hard to see that level with the level of competition they played. And the people that they've lost to. Not great at the Browns games. They probably should have won that game. Not going to make any excuses. Shitty calls. Wait a 2-score lead at the end of the game. Politics. Whatever. They wanted the Browns to win. They want Browns to do good. I mean, look at how much time you see Baker on TV. They want the Browns to do good. They're very marketable with Beckham and Douchey there at quarterback. No, I like him. I like Baker. He's exciting. I want him to do good. I think everybody wants him to do good. Again, not much to think about that game. Atlanta, Tampa, again, we're right off the bat. The old gut says Tampa. But again, we don't always base things on gut. But just looking at it and doing this every game and watching all these games. And I have to watch Carolina because my wife's a Carolina fan. So I have to watch it. I mean, granted, we have like 3 or 4 TVs going. But I still watch it. It's one of the games I have to watch on Sunday. And boy, was that an ugly fucking game to watch. They just... Man, Allen's in a tough spot, you know? When you come in, you get glorified like that after having a couple good games, but nothing stellar. But it was really the play of McCaffrey. And you thought, ooh, I look good. But when you start playing bad, you see how the quarterback position holds so much power. When you fuck up, you change the game. He's got a lot of pressure on him right now. Cam Newton just smiling in his apartment. Condo. I think he lives in a condo or something. He's just smiling. That big old hat on or something. He's just smiling. He's loving it. I'm leaving you bitches next year, and I'm going somewhere else. Act like you don't need me, but you do. They do. Yeah, but I just can't see Atlanta performing like that 3 games in a row. But Dan Quinn must have told him something, some sort of fucking lie. Hey guys, you guys can still make the playoffs, man. 9-7. You just gotta win out. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. No, don't worry about Drew Brees. Don't worry about it. I don't know. He's doing a good job though. But Tampa, they're just such a wild team. They're so freaking wild. Like, I don't get it. They have one of the best run defenses in the game. They have two of the best wide receivers in the game as far as yardages. I mean, these guys can put up some fucking points, but they just can't win. But you know what? We don't really care about the wins or losses. We want to know if they cover. I think this is one of those games they do. This great market pricing is going to keep going up because everybody loves Atlanta right now. Seattle at Philly. Philly minus 1.5. Philly, I don't know what the fuck to think about you. In fact, on paper and on the screen, Seattle looks 20 times better than you. 20 times better. And a coach that just gets it done. And a quarterback that just gets it done. Wentz does not get it done. Everybody has been talking so much about this guy over the years, and yet he's been hurt, he's been this, he's been that, and I haven't seen it. What, the one season he was having an MVP season? Well, he wasn't MVP, and he didn't finish the year. I am not hung on this guy. We thought positive about him last week. Yes, it's because we thought so negatively about the Patriots. But, you know, Seattle getting points. This is one of those games. I would tease the shit out of this. What do you think? I'd tease the shit out of this. And you get 5, even 6 points added onto that. This is going to be a close game probably. And at most I can see, and I like to think that when we do teasers, like who do you actually see winning in these close spreads? Seattle. Let's give them points. New York at Chicago. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Excuse pardon me. How is Chicago 6.5 points? I mean, yeah, New York doesn't have Barkley, and you know what's his name hasn't been playing as well as everybody thought. I mean, maybe, yeah, you know, maybe this is right. Chicago with their defense, that might be worth 6 points right there. As shitty as New York is, but oh man, we'll have to look deeper into that. We'll think about it. Carolina getting 9 points at New Orleans now. Sounds like everybody's caught up to Carolina now. Stay away. I don't know what to think. Carolina can play these tough teams. They can play these tough games, but really, who have they beat? They've went out and beat Houston. Not high on them. Oh, they went out to San Francisco. Ooh, got their ass kicked. Got their ass kicked by Atlanta. Now they got to play a New Orleans team that, you know, breezes one more game back into it. Yeah, that's scary. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. These boys are going to be pissed. Going into Cincy. Watch out, Bengals, because you got the colors of the Browns, or at least one of the colors. I'd be pretty careful what you're doing out there, because these boys are going to be pissed. Even though Pittsburgh's got Cleveland coming up the week after. But, woo! These boys are going to be pissed. Old Rudolph, man.
You would even say it glows.
Yeah, man. Let's see how he returns after a game like that. The whole Steeler Nation, everybody's got to be pissed as shit. And these players, angry. When you play angry, sometimes it can hurt you, but most of the time it's going to hurt the other team. And these Bengals just can't win a fucking game. Fucking game. Oakland -3 to the New York Jets. Nobody knows really to expect from the Jets. But Oakland is trending up. They've been playing good. But we all thought that. That's why we stayed away from the game last week. I mean, look, they were minus double-digit points and they couldn't do it. Yeah, don't get high on Oakland yet. They're winning. They're scrappy. I like them. I like Gruden. And they'll probably come in and whoop the shit out of the Jets. See, this is where the markets probably have it wrong. Didn't cover last week. Let's shorten it up. And now they'll win by like 13. Mark my words on that one. Gruden won't like losing these games to Darnold. Couple other ones. Oh, good matchup. Green Bay, San Francisco. Hopefully we'll have a play on that because that will be a fun game to watch. But we're not going to do it just to watch it. Yeah, that'll be a great one. San Fran, I don't know what to think about it. They've been struggling the last two games. Winning, but they lost the game before that. But they struggled against Arizona. Now they got a completely different team in Green Bay coming up. Maybe that's what they're used to. They don't like these running quarterbacks, even though Bosa's crazy out there, crazy wild, all over the place. And he's going to be all over Rodgers. Well, Rodgers does have some feet on him. We'll see. But that's it for our reaction and recap show. Please tune in on Friday for we're still going to be doing our football bets for the weekend. But you will be able to find our basketball picks. We're gonna do our nightly glitter picks, our glitter Twitter picks. So tune in at Capper's Cave, on Twitter. Check us out, please, 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 please. That's it. I'm your host, Lorenzo da Costa. Stay tuned, and we're out.